Hey guys, how we doing today? Welcome back to the Joy of Resin, doing a little mold pull video for you. Let's see, as always, starting small, ending big, so we have a new little skull boy, keychain skull. You know, I say skull boy, it could be a girl, who am I to say? Could be non-binary, could be they, them. Alright, just some color droplets in this one, with a little bit of a swirl, just looking like candy. Cute. Okay, moving on to the latest dice set. Feel like I was a little bit more careful this time, but again, until I get that pressure pot sorted out, I doubt I'm going to get really perfect dice. However, these are damn close. Look at that. There's almost no bubbling. Cool. All right, so let's see how these turned out. Oh, this is my favorite part. I love this mold for this reason. All right, so this was, I believe, the darker green dye and the ink black resin, pigment paste. Actually, it might just be ink, but it's like super dense, so it comes out more like a pigment paste than an actual dye. There we go. Oh, these are beautiful. Check that out. All right, so spray, pour, spray, pour, spray the lid, spray the dice themselves, give them a few minutes, then put the lid on. Oh, phenomenal. Outstanding. So happy with how those turned out. Where's the thing? So far, this set seems to make my best dice, and it's really cheap that I got off Temu. Okay. Oh, still sore. What are you going to do? All right, next up we have our next pyramid. Hey, I didn't call it a triangle. To put inside of an orb. Just thought I would go ahead and pre-make this one. Last one was like green, blue, purple. This one is fuchsia and red and orange and yellow. Looking forward to seeing how that looks in the orb seat. Okay, so new dice holder. Again, made with the clear resin and just some color droplets. It's still a little wobbly, so that's going to need more time to properly finish curing. And then the dice holder itself. There we go. Kind of like how the dye blended for this one. It's very pretty, very simple. So I'm going to put this aside, let it finish hardening for, you know, a couple days, something like that. All right, now it's time to test out the mold that I made myself for the French cleats. I'm expecting these to look pretty rough, and they do. This is going to take a lot of filing and buffing, possibly some polishing, so I can get it down to a nicer finish That way, hopefully, I can make another mold out of the finished one. That will be, you know, more pleasing to the eye. All right, so this side has the brackets on the end, so it's a little bit harder to demold. Not entirely sure how I'm going to end up polishing this surface. It's going to be kind of hard to get down in there, but they do fit together. So, you know, all hope is not lost. You know, considering that was the first time I ever made a mold, I'd say not too bad. Homemade French cleats. Cool. Limited success on that one. Okay, you need to get away. You can sit right there. All right, next up, we have a big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Okay. Next up is the new wine glass holder. Huh, that's weird. You guys see that cross mark right there? I wonder what that's from. Oh, because I put that on top of it. Whatever. I do like the layer of clear blue, like the way the clear layer of clear blue resin with the glitter in it is interacting with the black on top. I think that's a really pretty galactic effect. A little starry night. Simple and pretty. Okay, now we have our latest orb. Or the Orb of Oblivion 2.0. So for this one, instead of just putting the pyramid in there on top of the hardened resin, I put down a little thin layer of resin first to glue them together and to make sure there's no voids in there to be reflective. And oh, it turned out perfectly. Look. You can just see right down into it, and it looks like it goes way deeper than it should. Teeny tiny little bit of mica bleed through onto the surface of the pyramid. And I've got one little imperfection right here, but otherwise turned out perfectly. Look at that. Outstanding. Awesome. So happy. Okay. All right. The last thing I have to do, I have to pull. I'm going to need a little bit of room for. We're going to pull that new panel piece that I've been working on for the last couple days. All right, so the last layer is nice and hardened. So very gently start peeling these edges. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, so it's going to sit this way. So, got a little bit of stippling here. I guess that's from the alcohol spray. But all the little flowers, nice and detailed. Butterflies. You can see the river spots, or the water droplets spots. That one's very thin, so I got to be careful with that. Luckily, I'm going to pour the last layer today, so it won't have to be thin for long. But look at that. Not too shabby. Okay. I'm pretty proud of that. All right, well, that's it for today, guys. I will be doing a pour video later on this afternoon. I just have to eat something first so I don't die. And I will see you guys soon.